I won't accept that until I've grown my faith. I know far what the devil can do when I follow your own faith. So I kept moving. Revelations were coming from people. And one day I said to myself, if I stop taking this treatment, I'll be well. And I stopped it. I have taken action. And I became well. Now, do you know that that thing taught me a lesson? When the diagnosis started initially, the doctors were saying it's cancer. But do you know my faith was distorting their diagnosis? Because when they said it is cancer, and I apply faith and say it is not, between the time they said it was on Thursday, because they were suspecting it was NSC or something, nasopharyngeal some cancer. Between the time they say it was and the next checkup, the tumor has reduced. So when the tumor reduced and the behavior of the tumor changed, the doctor said, this is not cancer. This is not how cancer behaves. This is likely to be a bacteria. And so they switched and started giving me antibiotics. And because my faith was beginning to align with the antibiotics, it looked as if it's antibiotics. So it was working for a while. And they were confused. No, cancer don't respond to antibiotics. And when my faith has exhausted in that area, it began to grow so fast. And then that's when I knew that antibiotics is not my salvation. I had to rush back to my scriptures the way I was holding it. I was reading a lot of books. And one of the books that impacted me was T.L. Osborne, Biblical Healing. There were a lot of things have come to my head. Things like many are the afflictions of the righteous and the Lord delivered them from there. And the way they tell you that passage, they're telling you that you might not survive. They're just putting it to you that just use this one and hold yourself till you die. You know. And so they come, quote those scriptures, say those things, and I kept moving. But when I read T.L. Osborne's book proved beyond doubt that sickness was from Satan. Yeah. Beyond doubt that sickness is Satan's job and God does not put it on people. The moment I came to that realization, I have the faith to say no. Before I was managing, there's nothing I didn't manage. I had some teachings by some apostles who said their teaching implied and comforted me to say I'm passing through wilderness and some experience. So I was, maybe I'm passing through the experience so that God can teach you humility. So I was looking for somewhere in the Bible where Jesus was saying, Peter, take cancer to learn how not to betray. Thomas, you have been doubting. I give you some hepatitis so that you will learn how to believe. By the time I read that book, my eyes opened and I discovered that though I'm a preacher, I've believed a lie. And I have to denounce that lie. And then I started renouncing. I'm not in any wilderness. I'm not accepting any test. I started rejecting and started believing and started working towards my belief. They were doing chemotherapy. My body system was not changing. In fact, the light was there. They were repeating the test because my body system was not even affected by the chemo. And then when I got tired, I left and ran away. They said, Tochukwu, don't run away. I ran away and came back.